guys, my name is Dana, and I'm here with the one and only.
Well, that's the part where
That's
I say my
the
name.
part where you
Awesome.
like.
This is how not media trained I am. Cedric Enzo Agatep of Musicians Club of San Diego.
For sure, for sure. Okay, and you started Musicians Club?
Yes,
Would
a
you
long
say?
time ago. This wasn't like some like grand master plan. We were just trying to like play shows and attract girls, and eventually we were just like, oh well, people like doing this, and eventually became like a need in the community that we saw that we wanted to like try and fill. Basically, just make music performance more accessible for a lot of people.
For sure, for sure. And as a musician, like, I mean, what kind of instruments do you play? What kind of music do you like playing?
I would say I'm like classically trained in piano,
Okay.
and I'm trained by the internet on guitar.
Okay,
Right?
okay, like YouTube University?
YouTube University, and I took some lessons, and I played Guitar Hero before playing guitar.
Okay,
So,
dope.
that's my music education.
For sure, for sure. What inspired you to start Musicians Club?
So really, it was just like there was a lot of people in like my high school that played music, but we didn't quite fit into the mold of like orchestra, choir, marching band, or jazz band.
For sure.
Right? And there's a lot of music that I feel like we are more like commercially drawn to, right?
Yeah.
But we didn't have anything that supported that. And if you were like a band, it was really hard to find like rehearsal space and like performance space. But if you're a club,
For sure.
the schools are like, oh yeah, we open the doors for you, right?
Right.
And so we kind of use that as a way to, just be able to practice and stuff. And eventually it was like more people came on board. And then when you get to the logistics of like, okay, if we want to rent the space, how do we like pay for it and all that? We ultimately like started doing shows and selling tickets and all that stuff. And we found, we did this in high school. When we graduated, we were like, oh, there's gonna be something like this in college. There totally wasn't. So we were like, let's run it back.
For sure.
And then to the point where like people are graduating and staying around because like there just isn't a opportunity like this outside of college spaces.
For sure.
I mean, even within college spaces, there's no opportunity.
I mean, we're here at your like reunion, so like what number reunion? Like
this is our eighth.
Eighth
annual, but I think it'd be our 10th if we didn't have like the COVID breaks or whatever.
Dope.
Right?
Okay,
but I mean, at first it was like a reunion of like school members, but now it's like instead of just alumni, it's like chapters of musicians club coming together for the first time and just interacting and celebrating, this space that we've created.
For sure. So,
and, hope to keep to these traditions alive and whatnot.
Yeah. I mean, like, how, like, have you seen, like, Musicians Club grow? Like, from the first reunion to the 8th, 10th one that you have now?
Well, definitely the space, like, the event and stuff has grown. But I think what's more awesome to see is to see people who've continued to show up, like, year 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, right? And, like, grow in their musicality, grow in, them as leaders, grow in them as people.
For sure.
And music is just a way for them to like exercise that growth.
Yeah. So do you guys have any future performances, projects coming up?
We do. As far as like some projects, we have a virtual open mic. So anyone in Musicians Club community can just like submit a video to musiciansclub.sandiego@gmail.com, and we'll be live streaming, I want to say June 28th. Right,
yeah,
you can just edit this. We'll just say June. And right. So it is coming up, right? And then we're also performing at the San Diego County Fair on July 4th, right? Which is when the fair closes. So that's pretty fun.
Awesome, yeah. Then one last question. So, where do you want to take Musicians Club, and where do you see in the future?
I'd love for Musicians Club to be like a physical location, and physical locations throughout, United States, maybe even the world. We'll see. I don't know how.
Hey, world domination, right?
But just a place where like people can do music, and hopefully, I'm not running it anymore. I'm just like a person, just like vibing out here.
Right? So. Dope. Cool. And so, do you want to share your like Instagram, YouTube, whatever socials that you guys have?
musiciansclub.sd, and we also have that's our Instagram. We also have a website, musiciansclub.com, where you can also find our chord charts. So if you want to play any of the songs that we're playing, you can just like go on the website, and you too can play. Maybe start your own, and help get people playing together. Yeah.
Dope.
I think that's all. I think it's time for me to go back on stage. So.
All right, for sure. Perfect timing.
Yay! Great job, Dana.
Cool. Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you.
I'm so sorry.
All right.